Hello, my friends. It's Jen Bach with By the Shore Stamping, and I'm going to now go through the annual catalog, May 2023 through April 2024, and quickly show you what's retiring and what's carrying over. And this is just to help you make decisions here in April before the new catalog starts as to what you must have, because some of these items won't be in the new catalog. So I don't want you to miss out. So I'm going to go page by page, and I'll show you what's retiring. Some of these items are 60% off, and if you're on my mailing list, I'll be sending you both the last chance product lists that will show you what's retiring, but this will be a visual for you to be able to mark your catalog. The only thing that I'm not going to actually mention as we go through is the items that are actually on sale, because some of these items starting April 9th of 2024 through April 30th of 2024 are on sale up to 60%. So this column here will show you what's on sale. Of course, once you go through this catalog with me and you mark the items you that are retired, you can go through and see what you really must have, and then just go to the online store and you can order, and that price will automatically pop up if it's on sale. All of these items will be while supplies last once this last chance product sale goes into place. So make sure you order quickly so that you don't miss out on anything you really wanted, because some of these items will sell out. So the Bright and Beautiful Sweet collection as a whole will be retiring, as well as the this bundle. So the stamp set and the dies are retiring, and I believe this specialty paper is, but the Bright and Beautiful paper is staying, so that's exciting. The Carousel horses are retiring, both the stamp sets, the dies, and of course the bundle pricing. This one here is also retiring. I loved this one, the circle sayings. The punch is staying, but the stamp set is retiring, and then of course that case means the bundle pricing is retiring as well. Charming Sentiments also retiring. So anything you see in my book with an R on it means it's retiring and it will be disappearing. This one, the stamp set, the dies, and of course the bundle pricing, all retiring, so all gone. Sweet Cherries is retiring, as well as the coordinating builder punch, and the seasonal branches is also retiring, as well as of course the bundle price. So the dies that match will be retired as well. Dainty Delight is also retiring. This one's staying. This one, Handmade Hugs, is also retiring. We're on page 23. We're moving to 24. So Nature's Prince is retiring, Lighting the Way is retiring, and then Color and Contour here on this other page is also retiring. Sending Smiles, retiring. Pansy Patch, retiring. Super Cool, retiring. The So Refreshing is also retiring, as well as the dies. Of course, this whole suite is retiring. The stamps and the dies are retiring. The paper will retire, and the gems, I believe, are retired as well. This one here, the Sweet Citrus bundle, and the it's actually not in bundle pricing anymore because it was from a previous catalog, but the stamp set and the hybrid embossing folder are retiring there. The Good Feelings stamp set on page 33 is retired. Two-Tone Flora is retiring as well. We've got Petal Park here on this page is retiring, so we're on page 37. 38, Very Best Occasions, which is a great sentiment stamp. I love this one for Christmas. That's retiring. The Apple Harvest stamp set is retiring, and the Cottage Wreath is retiring. Season of Chic and the coordinating dies as well. Most cases, all of that's the case. They're dies. If the stamp set's retiring, so is the dies. This one, so in this case, the bundle pricing is retiring, but the stamp set is not retiring. So that means the stamps and the dies will still be available. It's just that bundle pricing for the Wonderful Thoughts bundle that will be retiring. That's on page 41. Page 42, the Regal Reindeer stamp set and dies will be retiring. The Brightest Glow stamp set and dies are retiring, and the Perched in a Tree stamp set is retiring. Ringed with Nature is retiring, and I believe that's a hybrid embossing folder as well, and that's retiring too. Celebrate with Tags, retiring. The Zany Zoo collection is all retiring, including the stamps and the dies, the paper, and the ribbon. Everything's gone for that one, so if there's any of that you like, you want to make sure you get that. I'm super excited the birds are carrying over, but they're actually really not shown in full scale in the new catalog. They're going to be shown mostly, they're shown in a couple of samples, I believe, but then they're in the online store for the item code and all that kind of stuff, but it is going to still be available, so that's exciting. The Hey Chuck bundle, both the stamp set and the dies, are retiring. Our Easter Bunny stamp set and punch are retiring. Happy Labels is retiring. Silly Goose here is retiring. The Taco Fiesta, I'm so sad, that one's retiring as well. The Little Monkeys, the stamp set, and the punch and the bundle pricing is all retiring. We've got Biggest Wish, that's retiring as well. Hello Kiwi, retired. Share a Milkshake and the dies, those are retired. Phrases for All, retired. And again, when I say that they're retired, they're going to be discontinued as of the end of April or when supplies sell out. So be sure to order early so you don't miss anything you're really looking forward to. The Friendship Royalty stamp set is retired. The Little Dreamers stamp set and dies are retired. And on page 58, the Ladybug stamp set and the coordinating punch, that is retiring as well. Happy Hedgehogs retiring. Sweet Songbirds retiring, which that has a punch as well, so that is going to disappear. Everyday Thanks on page 60 is retiring, and the By My Side on page 61 also retiring. The Countryside Inn Sweet Collection is retiring, and the stamps and the bundle, the stamps and the dies are retiring, but the paper is actually going to stick around. It's only pictured in the new catalog, but it will still be orderable, so that's exciting. I love that paper. It's so, so pretty. Lasting Joy is retiring. The bundle pricing for this textured floral bundle is retiring, but the stamp set and the dies will continue over. Quiet Meadow retired. Timeless Arrangements is also retiring, both the stamp set, the dies, and of course the bundle pricing. We're on page 68 now, and Darling Details and the coordinating dies, those are retiring as well. And of course the bundle pricing. I do really like the dies for this one. If you look at that, there's some really cool frame dies and some edging dies that I really love, so that's a really nice one. The Just My Type stamp set is retiring, sadly, because I love that one. Earth and Elegance, the whole sweet collection, is retiring. Stamps, dies, paper, and the trim, so everything's going in this one. The Hope and Prayer on page 72, that's retired, and the Places in the Heart here is also retired. We've got Time Together, which is this one here, that's retiring, the stamp set, the dies, and the bundle. Country Bouquet, which has a coordinating punch, that's retiring, as well as the stamp set. Everlasting Beauty is retiring, as well as, that's it on that page. So page 76 is just that top stamp set. And then we have the Let's Go Fishing Suite, the paper, the embossing folder, and the bundle pricing are disappearing. But the stamp sets and the dies do continue over into the new catalog. So just the paper, if you want some paper to go with this stamp set, you'll want to get that now because that paper is going away, and the bundle will, or the stamps and the dies will still be available. Supremely Awesome on page 80, and It's a Science, both retiring, and then also Construction Zone here. So if you have any little boys in your life that could really use some cards or scrapbook pages with the Construction Zone set, that would be really cute. We've got Next Destination on page 82, retiring, Sweet and Precious retiring, and the He's All That stamp set and the coordinating dies is retiring too. This is one of my favorites as well. I think maybe because of the Happy Birthday to a Classic, it's perfect for my hubby, as well as the Together for the Long Haul camper. That's so up our alley. So I really love this one, and we'll probably hang on to it, and the dies, because I love the dies as well for the for my scrapbooking things, but that is retiring as well, page 83. 84, Oceanfront here is retiring, and this Wild and Sweet stamp set retiring. The whole stargazing, like NASA themed suite is all retiring. Stamps, dies, papers, all the things are gone as of the end of April. On the Ocean here is retiring. Page 90, the Fun on Wheels and the dies are retiring, so of course the bundle pricing is retiring. This stamp set here and the coordinating dies, Crafting With You, is moving over to the new catalog, so the bundle pricing will disappear, but everything else will still be available. Enjoy the Rhythm, Brewed for You, and the coordinating dies and the Level Complete stamp set are all retiring. The Inked Botanicals Sweet Collection is retiring. The paper, the ribbon stamp sets and the punches are all going to go away as of the end of April. In the Moment stamp set is retiring, and the Go-To Greetings here on this page on 97 is also retiring. Bottled Happiness and the Coordinating Bottle Punch, those are both retiring. Bold Bouquet is retiring, as well as the dies and, of course, the bundle pricing. Wildlife Wonder is retiring, and the Scenic Wonders, as well as Seaside Bay and the coordinating dies that go with this one, are all retiring. This Masterfully Made suite is also retiring, including the Designer Series paper. The sequins, I believe, are staying around. The stamp set and the dies and the bundle pricing are retiring. Vertical Blooms is going away. The Days to Remember, this is another one that's really good for our scrapbookers or Project Life, Day in a Life kind of memory keepers. That's a really great one because it's got all your months as well as the calendar and some other like notable little sentiments that you might want to use in documenting your daily life. So that's a good one if you're a project lifer. All right, so we've got Marvelous Nature is retiring, Botanical Layers is retiring, and the Your Path Awaits also retiring. Love for You, including the stamp set and the dies, both retiring. This one is staying. This one is retiring as well, the Enchanted Butterfly Reversibles stamp set. The Fresh as a Daisy Sweet Collection, everything is going except for the stamp set and dies. Those are staying, just the bundle pricing is going. But the dies, the pattern paper and the embellishments, those are going away. It's just the stamp set and the dies that are staying, just not at that discounted rate. Again, this one here, the dies and the stamps are staying, but the bundle pricing is disappearing. This is Beauty of the Deep on page 112. And then we have Waves of Inspiration. I'm really sad about this one. This one has the dies and the stamp set, and those are both retiring as well. I think I'm going to hang on to mine for a while because I did use that stamp set for some of my Cutty Hunk pages, and I haven't finished those pages yet, so I need to finish that up. Artistically Inked is retiring, as well as Prized Plant and Softly Sketched. We have Around the Bend and the Alpha Best that are both retiring. This has dies that are retiring, as well as this one that has that little label punch here. That's retiring as well. Stamped with Love is staying. The Berry Harvest, It's in the Stars, Rays of Light, Spiral Die, and the Timeless Tiles on page 118. Those background stamps are retiring. And then the Snow Crystal and the Perfectly Detailed on page 119 here are also retiring. All right, so let me see. I think I marked most of the stuff back here too. So this collection here, the 2022 to 2024 in colors, Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis, all of that is retiring, and I would order that like ASAP. Probably should have ordered it even a couple of days ago because some of that stuff can sell out even before the sale pricing usually happens. Not that I think any of it will be on sale because it sells pretty quickly on its own. It's just going to go fast because people like to stock up on the colors they love. So if any of those are your favorite colors, make sure you grab them. So we had a new color collection introduced in this new catalog. So we had some rearrangement of our colors and some new colors added. So we had the new core colors collections. So one was a cardstock collection. One, let's see, what was this? This was 8.5 by 11, 12 by 12, the classic ink pads, and the Stampin' Write markers. So those were just the new colors in the families. So those are all retiring, as well as the in color, anything in the 2022-2024 in colors. So the cardstock, the assortments, the ink pads, and the markers, those will be retiring as well. The Stampin' Write markers collection as a bundle is retiring, so you'll only be able to order them individually, the Stampin' Write markers, instead of as a full collection. So just keep that in mind. And I think there is a 10%, there is a 10% savings on that. So if you wanted all of the Stampin' Write markers, now would be a good time to do that. We're not changing our colors in the new catalog. We'll of course have 5 new in colors that are beautiful. And then we did introduce one new color called Basic Beige, but that would not be impacted by this because it's not part of any of those collections. So, all right, so our 6x8 cello bags are retiring in the new catalog. So if you use those at all for storing or for putting cards in or anything like that, those are retiring. The little in color bags, our envelope treat boxes, And our vellum cardstock. You guys, the vellum cardstock is also retiring. So keep that in mind. And I think the vellum cardstock may be actually out of stock already. I'm not sure which country it was, but somebody recently said it was out of stock already. But I think they were in Australia. So I'm not sure if the United States is also out. The white center 12 by 12 specialty paper, that is retiring, as well as the rose gold, which is up here. The textured 12 by 12, which is these here, those are retiring. More dazzle, which is these bright gold and champagne colored glitzy papers, those are retiring. The soft shimmer, which is down here, those are retiring. The 8, where's 8? Over here, the in colors. So yep, so those are definitely going to retire. That's all the sweet sorbet and the old in colors that are retiring. So those were gone, as well as these new ones, which are the colors that were introduced last year and will be here for another year. That specialty paper is disappearing. The colors are staying, but those color papers, or this particular paper, is disappearing. And then the distressed gold pattern or specialty paper here is also retiring. All right, so as we mentioned, Bright and Beautiful is staying, and the Cottage Countryside Inn is staying. Delightfully Eclectic is retiring. Oh, see, that doesn't list it as retiring, but I don't remember seeing either of those in the new catalog, so that's weird. Yeah, I don't think I marked all of these, because I'm pretty sure all of those are going away, and we have new designer series paper coming out, so all colors, all families of this is retiring. So I'm not sure why I didn't mark those, because none of those are in the new catalog that I'm aware of. They should all say retired. We're on page 132. Those are all retiring, and I know they are, so I'm not sure, again, why I didn't mark them, but those are retiring, as well as the in color, the designer series paper. Oh, this is Glorious Gingham, so this is just our regular paper. That's retiring as well, but so are these too. So these are the papers that are in color, or our color family pattern paper packs that are 6x6. All of them are retiring, even though the colors are staying. They're just retiring because we're going to get new patterns for the new catalog. Then the Gold Celebrations paper and the Vellum Basics here at the bottom of page 133 are both retiring. The Bright and Beautiful Memories and More card pack and the coordinating envelopes are retiring, as well as our 3x3 envelopes. So if you like those 3x3 envelopes, that's retiring as well. And the craft note cards and envelopes, which actually come in this really cute little craft box, which makes a great gift for if you're gifting cards or something, those are retiring as well. And our very vanilla envelopes, you guys. So if you like the very vanilla envelopes, those are going away. So you might want to stock up on those. Same thing with the note cards and envelope. The very vanilla note cards and envelopes are going away as well. All right, so over here, our decorative masks that we currently have are retiring, so those are gone, as well as our Stampin' Emboss powders, but the only reason why those are listed on the retiring list is because they're reconfiguring them. So there will be new embossing powders, same colors, same thing, it's just being reconfigured. So it's listed as retired, but I wouldn't panic about that because that will be carried over in a different format. So heat and stick powder, if you use that, that is going away as well. I think this whole page is good. Adhesives are all good. Everything here is retiring, so all these loose ones that are great for shaker cards and things, we're on page 139. Those are all retiring as well. And then page 140, number 1, the iridescent pastel gems. Those are this one here. Those are retiring, as well as number 9, which is the in color pearl. So these are the in colors that are retiring. So those are also retiring. This page we lose a lot more. So the rustic metallic adhesive backed dots, those are retiring. That's number 1 on this page. Number 3, which is the classic matte dots, I use those a ton. Those are retiring. Number 4, the brushed metallic dots are retiring. Number 6, which is here, those are the in color dots from last year that are carrying over for another year. So these colors will still be current, but these particular embellishments will be gone. So you could grab those if you have some of those in colors. If you were in my in color club last year, you could grab some more of those because you know you have all sorts of cardstock and paper to go with that. The opaque ovals, those are going away, as well as the pastel adhesive backed sequins, number 10, the gilded leafing, number 11, and the vintage bottle shaker domes, which is number 12 on this page. Those are all retiring. As for ribbon, this whole page, gone. So if there's anything on there that you would like, you want to grab that now. And then for this page, we're losing all of the metallic woven ribbon, which is the Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, and Orchid Oasis colors. Those are all the retiring in colors. So that, of course, is going away, as well as the silver threaded twine, the Simply Elegant trim, which is great silver and gold trim. Those are great for holiday cards. So if you wanted to stock up on that now. And then the Baker's Twine colors, these are in the in colors that are retiring as well. So that Baker's Twine in color pack is also retiring. I love this one too. It just has some good basic Baker's Twine colors. There's 5 of them in it. So it's like Sweet Sorbet, which is like a red, Parakeet Party, which is like a green, Tahitian Tide, which is like a teal, Starry Sky, which is like a deep blue, and then the Orchid Oasis, which is like a purple. So it has the white and whichever color mixed together, and it's a really versatile Baker's Twine, if that's something that you use. This page, we're good to go. And then I think we've gone through all of this already. Basically, just all the bundles here will be gone in the new catalog, but like this punch is staying. The stamp set that goes with it is retiring. This one, everything's retiring because those punches are retiring. The monkey punch is retiring, and the banners pick a punch here, which I love as well. That one's retiring too. You guys, we're losing a lot of punches, so if you love punches, you may want to grab them now. Basically everything but the Petal Park Builder punch, the bow punch, and this Elegant Edge tag topper. Everything else for these punches is going away, so just be warned. All right, our clear block bundle is also retiring, and we're losing 3 sizes: block A, block G, and block I. So A is the smallest one, G is this little one, which I actually use quite a bit. I have a couple of them and I like that size, but that is retiring. And then the block I, which I don't really use that one a ton, so I'm not really super sad about either of these. This one's kind of nice to have a really tiny one, so I'm a little upset about that one, because it's like that really small 1-inch one. So when you have a really tiny flower or something like that, that's really handy to have. And I'm not sure, but I believe that one's already sold out. So the clear block storage caddy is also going away, because now it will have sizes that don't fit anymore, because we don't have those sizes. All right, Stampin' Cut and Emboss is staying, and then this is all the dies that we kind of already went through. So retiring. We already went through this in the main catalog, so I'm not going to go through those again. Let me just make sure there's nothing else back here that we need to make note of. So let's just go through these. Some of these I might have already mentioned in the part before. Like, you can kind of assume that the bundles here, it's kind of obvious, but some of these don't have coordinating stamps, so I'm going to go ahead and go quickly through these. So page 162, we're losing all that artistic, which this is gorgeous, you guys, especially if you're a scrapbooker. These are great for like elements on your page. Aspen Tree, basic borders, brilliant backgrounds, and brood. Those are all retiring. On this page, 163, we're losing everything, basically, except for the deckled rectangle. So everything else on this page is retiring for dies. This page, 164, we're losing all of it but Grove and Legendary Ride. So the rest of those are all retiring. This one is beautiful. I think I have it, and I don't really think I've played with it at all. So that is too sad. This page here, again, everything but the Nested Essentials, a must-have, and the Playing in the Rain stamp dies, which goes with the stamp set that's staying over. Those are staying. This page, again, everything is going except for Sentimental Park dies and the Something Fancy dies. And this page here, again, 2 are staying. Stylish Shapes up here in the corner, again, a must-have, and the Wanted to Say. Those are both staying for the next catalog season. All right, for this one, the embossing folders, we're losing the Cascading Ruffles. We're losing the Elegant Eucalyptus 3D and the Geometric Patterns, as well as the Merry Melody, which I love that one. This one's great for holiday cards. It's just got music. So that one's going away. Painted Posies is going away. Quatrefoil Tile Raindrops, which actually this goes really cute with that the Rainy Day stamp set and dies that carrying over. So if that's something that you have or want, you might want to grab that one. The Raindrops is really cute. It would go with the weather bundle too that we have that's carrying over. So definitely a very versatile one. Stripes and Splatters is retiring as well, and the Time Worn Type embossing folder is retiring. And it's interesting because Twisted Rope, which is actually the one that goes with Seaside, that one is not retiring. I thought it was. I think I said it did, and it's not. And same thing with the Sweet Citrus Hybrid, which I find that weird, but I guess you could use these alone because that gives your image, as well as the Tree Rings Hybrid. So those two are staying, even though the coordinating stamp sets are not. So just keep that in mind. If you want the stamp set that goes along with these, in addition to those, you'll want to grab those now. And I think that is everything. So, except for the host sets, those always retire as well. So, Calm and Quiet and the Night of Flight. And those you can earn with a $150 order or more. You can use your free rewards, which with a $150 order, you get 10% free. So, these, it would be $15 you'd have in free product, and these are $14 and $14. So, you could get one of these for free if you placed a $150 order. But again, those will be gone at the end of April as well. So, that is our annual catalog. So, both of these, and I did a separate video for this one, are done at the end of April 30th. Some of them, things that I've mentioned, will be on sale up to 60% off, so be sure to check the lists for that, or just go in the online store and you can see that. And then you'll be able to know what you must have before the new catalog comes out. I will also say there is some basic stuff like ink refills and markers and cardstock envelopes, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss and the plates. I'm trying to think what else. A lot of those things are going up in price. Ink pads. So if you need any basics like that, now is the time to order them, because you can order them through the month of April at the same price as they are in this catalog. And in the next catalog, they're going to be a little bit more expensive. And I will post a list of those items in the description of this video, just so you'll have that too. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Hello@bytheshorestamping.com. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon. Bye.